They were both beautiful, and the ground flew by underneath them. They ran to the edge of the residential neighborhood, then climbed the scraggly foothills on the outskirts of town and entered the thicker pine groves, the trail growing rougher, narrower, and steeper. Their gait remained true, each step agile and soft on the dark, rocky earth. And then, miles above the town, they emerged into a clearing and finally stopped, catching their breath in the clear, piney air. Below them, the town was still, half lit in the fading sunlight, and a cold autumn wind blew up from the valley. "What do you think happens next?" Cody asked finally, breaking their silence. James never lied, so she knew he'd answer honestly, even if he was worried. She looped an arm behind the small of his back and leaned into his body, trying to find shelter from the wind and everything else. "I don't know," he said. "But no matter what, we're going to be fine." She pressed into him tightly and tried to believe it. On their walk back down the trail, they couldn't resist playing a favorite game, trying to kick a single pebble all the way down the hill without picking it up. Most days, the pebble would eventually skitter off a ledge or get lost in a bush, but if they ever got it down safely, Cody would take it home and save it. Nothing like a pile of rocks to make your bedroom look cool. They complemented the rest of the mess on her floor. The various telescopes and scales and old medical junk that she liked to pick out at flea markets. It was all part of what James called Cody's unique aesthetic. Science geek chic filtered through a vintage lens. But a stranger seeing her room would probably make her out to be a witch doctor. James kicked the stone a few feet ahead, taking care to keep it in the middle of the trail. "You gonna stick around for dinner?" he asked. "And get trapped in a cross-examination about current events from your parents? My mom saw you loitering outside the window." "Loitering? Yikes. She better hide the good china." "Her word, not mine. She said that if you won't come in, she's going to put a saucer of milk out for you. I told her a tray of brownies would work a lot better." "Sounds great. Come on, Cody. I know they're kind of intense, but they like you. I promise." Please, Cody thought. Do they ask other dinner guests if their coats have bed bugs? "It's your brother, too," Cody said. "Every time we're together, he can't help staring daggers at us." "He does not stare daggers at us. Fine, butter knives, but it's still weird. It's not easy for him to be the odd man out. When the three of us are together, he's the one who's different." "No one would even know if he didn't make a big deal about it," Cody exclaimed. She kicked the stone and took a breath. "And today, he's going to be gloating." "Even more reason why I need you around. Unless, of course, you want me to deal with it all alone," James said, slumping his shoulders in exaggerated rejection. Cody couldn't help but smile, even as she shook her head. "I hate when you do this." "Outsmart you to get what I want?" James replied, grinning at her. "No, I hate when you think you've outsmarted me, even though you didn't." "You're staying for dinner, aren't you?" James gave the stone a powerful kick with his fancy neon running shoe, and it tumbled down into the brush. Cody watched it disappear and then gave him a shove, sending James scurrying down the slope. "Not cool. I liked that one." James let his momentum take him down the hill. "Come on," he yelled. "We're late." Without any time to go home, Cody had to shower in James's bathroom, but she still took as long as possible to delay going downstairs. Plus, she didn't have any fresh clothes to change into, so her choice was to either look like a slob in James's pajamas or smell like a gym locker in her sweaty running clothes. This was typical of James. Sweet to want her to stay, but blind to the reality that his parents were going to judge her. And even though his bathroom was irritatingly neat, his shampoo situation was pathetic. They could tell the news wasn't good when they came back from their run and James's family just stared at them in silence. Cody quickly excused herself to shower and hid behind the rush of hot water for at least 20 minutes.